Good day and welcome to another edition of the Sport Rep Show. I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, updating you on the latest sports news. In today's show, we can expect news about that is Nestor Sunshine Toppers Boxing and Fitness Academy, as well as news about our former sprinter, Frank Fredericks, who has pledged money that is to build a sport facility. And now for your latest on the hit list. Namibian former sprinter Frank Fredericks pledged to erect a multi-purpose sports facility with 60-meter racetrack in Windhoek. He said he has a budget of 1 million Namibian dollars for this initiative. Fredericks made this pledge during a visit to the office of Windhoek Mayor Sete Governors yesterday. As one of the 3 towns that have streets named after me, I would like to give back to the community and I need guidance in terms of sport facility needs in the city, he said. The former runner said he wants to plow back into the community by investing in a multi-purpose sports facility because that is what helped him in his sporting career. Growing up, I had sport field near my house in Katutura where we used to play after school, and it changed my life, Frederick said. The Olympic medalist said the sports facility would be part of his long-term plan to improve sport in the city and to hopefully produce award-winning sprinter for Namibia one day. He added that he has plans to introduce a 60-meter track challenge in the country, particularly at Ocho, Okahau, and Windhoek, the 3 towns that have streets named after him. Governors enthusiastically welcomed the idea, noting that the city will fast-track the process of identifying land to set up the sports facility in line with the Windhoek town planning scheme, especially in areas where there are no existing sports facilities. Another very successful edition of the Pupkewitz Open Athletics Championship took place on 10 September 2022 in Swakopmund. Approximately 400 athletes from the age of 6 up to senior level, as well as athletes with disabilities, competed in track and field items at the 3rd leg of the Open Championship. Athletes from 19 schools clubs were in action in the 6 to 12 age group, and athletes from 24 schools clubs competed in the 13th to senior level age groups. NAPSO won the most gold medals, followed by the Athletics Development Club and Roots Gymnasium in the 3rd position for the 6 to 12 age group. The Athletics Development Club won the most gold medals, 12 in total, 7 silver and 3 bronze for the 13th senior level age groups. Oshinene Athletics Club, which won the most medals overall, 33, followed in 2nd place with 10 medals, 13 silver and 10 bronze medals. NAPSO finished in 3rd place with 10 gold and 4 silver medals. Game Changer is up next after the break, but first, let's visit the marketplace. In this week's Game Changer, we focus on Nestor Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Stable. It is indeed one of the stables that has produced top boxing prospects. The stable will hold that is a top of the card boxing bonanza on 29th October at the Ramatex complex. There are fighters, and he is putting some of his top fighters on the line, and these are title fights. The likes of John Jolominas, Charles Sinima, Matheus Haita, as well as Philippus Energy Ngitumbwa will be up against some of the top boxers of Africa. And so it is indeed one of the fights. Many would say Nestor Tobias will be taking a risk, but he is, however, optimistic that his boxers will do him proud. We have to hear from the boxers themselves and at a press conference that took place today. Enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for having me here. First of all, I would like to thank my sponsor, MTC, and my personal sponsor, Elimo Production, for making this happen. Like I said, I'm a man of few words. I'm more than prepared for this fight. I'm just waiting for come fight night, and just get your tickets ready, and let's fill up Ramatex Center. Like I said, it's gonna be a short night. Just come witness with your own eyes how I'm knocking out this guy, because it's been like I'm hungry. I'm hungry for a knockout. I want to take him out. It's been a while I didn't take someone out. So just come fight night, get your tickets ready. Let's fill up Ramatex Center. See you there. Thank you.
Okay, that's it. Let me come in on my right side. Charles Shidima. People are very excited. They're still excited about the last fight. When you knock out the guy, that was a special knockout. It was a good independence celebration of the nation. So now you're fighting, first time we're fighting a boxer from Nigeria. We fight a lot of boxers from all over Africa, but this is the first time boxer from Nigeria come to Namibian. It's a very rated boxer, good record. You must tell the nation, because you know the Nigerians they are so good, whatever they do, very strong. For sure, people are very excited to come to see Nigeria fighting in Namibian. Just tell the people how you stay and how you feel. Are you gonna repeat the same classic knockout? You're gonna win differently.
Thank you very much, Sunshine. First of all, I want to thank MTC for making this event happen, for coming on board, and I'm gonna give thanks of God to PST Bet for personal sponsorship that they gave me. So, coming to this event, I'm gonna promise to everyone that history is gonna repeat itself. The same thing that happened at Wambola is the same thing that's going to happen again at the Windhoek Ramatex. I'm still the same strong guy. I'm even more stronger. I know my opponent is a very good fighter, and it's the first time we are, because I'm representing the whole Namibia, the first time we are fighting a Nigerian boxer. So we are going to make history, a very good history, to say so. So I'm inviting everyone to come in with Nestor, Super Shine knocking out a Nigerian boxer. So the message must be sent also to Nigeria that we are here. We will kill him if it's possible. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. So of course we want to see the action. When we see somebody get brought down, and we wish everybody gonna, after the fight, gonna be healthy, and I'm sure go back home safe. Let's go to the Arctic thing, John. You know, your last fight, you knocked the guys out. And of course, The other man, he nearly rocked him from the knockout record. And we knocked him out in the last round. Come the 29th October, but the undefeated boxer coming from Ghana, the Valley, who sent me the message that he's going to knock out on a test of face to face. Just tell the nation, make them comfortable. I want you to buy tickets and come and watch. Talk to your people.
Thank you, Nestor, for the floor. Good morning, everyone. Oh, we are fine. Let me thank first of I have to thank the main sponsor, as usual, and DC, and my personal sponsors, the Momo and the Red Bite, those guys. They helped us mostly throughout. Okay, let's come to the fight. As usual, talk is just a talk. I'm not making anybody scary like opponent there. I only talk the truth, the reality. Once I talk here, I know it's on the TV or social media. They say, this guy is what he's talking. If you don't know what he's talking, the guy is what. If they hear, the guy is undefeated, and I'm also undefeated. But to say, just to say that I'm ready for this fight, I can do what I need to do. So, we have to go. I don't want to get much then later people come on, we like man, why you didn't do it? This is me, as usual. Nothing changed. Anything can happen in the fight. Yes, I know. The guy will not go distance, and I will not say what round is going down. Any round. If it's first round, it's first round. Let's go. Thank you guys.
Okay. And now we come to the energy. Don't be intimidated by English. You can always use your own language before we're going to get the message. Okay?
I am going to share with Kapan duration of Japan, we are preparing our press conference. Today, Dan Pandora sponsor 20s, the Pandora on TSP betting, and the Pandora main sponsor production Kaliganga and the Pandora Michelle, and Dami and that's where 1 million, Damona Batavia 1 million, and Damona Batavia 1 million, Nagatavia put 1 million. Yeah, I'm fight I'm ready for this guy. Dilong ikitale la kishine kujosh ki bosai bopsi betul bersama la kuchuani fabosh ko itu pembega metego. Yeah, ganti dong ikitale la kishine kuchan. Nino neini tanto pepo pedo de tu kuya I'm ready for the fight. Yeah, kishaya kucho fimbo penye dilong ikitale la. Dilong kita no tengi nena ni tengi molela kisi ini round that tempo ngi iso tu lo second ate ngi ngi am ready for it yana tambo na stampo for that to jai o dia ko bani baya shiu tempa yo ko ri ko pa ya atutale kucho delo ngi kita ni abuna utengi flash planet that tengi kisi kisi ne kisi ko round na ga tengi Ano yung siya? At mo na ako mga nanti studio mo mga. Dapat dulu ni Nestor punya apa? Dapat dulu ada media. Dapat dulu kasi yung itu sa punta na itu ba laban at yung dapat dulu ni sigile no bu ni jelas dan ni nabi nabi. Biar natang atu mo amin atu mo ili kanelo atu. Pola mo tubatire natang ko atan dulu ako. Dapat dulu ni.
The champ just greeting you, and he said he will pick up this time from round 1. Doesn't mean how many rounds he's gonna last. Every round you're gonna beat him up. Every second he can go down. You cannot predict which round, but you're gonna go down. Of course, he will want us to take his main sponsor MTC, and of course sponsor EST Bet and his main and his his personal sponsor anymore. And they just invite you guys, everybody to come. The Rama takes on the 29th October, come and witness. And they also ask the nation to pray for him, to pray for other boxers who participate for the evening. And of course, he says he's ready. He can, even we can fly the guy in now. Now, right now. We will knock him out just here, is what he said. So the man is ready, and we still have enough time to prepare, but he's ready. Are you with your weight? Ready?
Yeah, no, that is not a big deal.
Oh, I know. Weight is not a big deal. It's you're going to make the weight easy. Anytime. Okay? So that's it for the champions. For me, the promoter. We don't have anyone from PST back to say something. Or anyone from MTC, our main sponsor. Because sometimes people really think maybe I'm just talking. There's no money. So when we talk about the catch cow is here, catch cow is here. You know what I'm saying? So we are protected.
Thank you for being here. It's another exciting time for boxing. And our champions are going to represent us well, which I believe. I mean, we have seen what they're capable of. So we're not scared of anything, and we're not scared of anyone. So definitely please be there the 29th of October at Ramatex. We will be there as well to support our Namibian team. We'll be behind them all the way. And we're really proud to be part of the co-sponsoring of this academy, because, I mean, like I've said before previous times, boxing is one of the biggest sports in Namibia, and we have to keep it growing, and we have to go international, global, you understand. So I am from PST BAT, Gloria, and I am just happy to be here to actually kick off this campaign, this, you know, inviting people to come 29th of October at Ramatex. Thank you.
Yeah.
That is PST Bet at the end. They're joining MTC in making sure that the dreams and hopes of many young boxers remain alive by sponsoring them. Namibia is still hoping that we can actually get more world titles than we had already secured in the past. I think it has been a while since Namibia has secured a world title, and Nestor's group of boxers there looks potentially that they can actually acquire that in the coming years. I mean, having WBO titles, 4 of them in your stable, is not a joke, and as well as WBC. So it is indeed a very talented stable, and maybe they will be able to produce a boxing world champion. Maybe at least 2 or 1 of them will come out on top. We know that the challenge is always going outside and fighting outside the country, which always proves hard and difficult for many of Namibia's boxers. But let's hope and see that they will actually make it. We will now visit the marketplace, and after that it is Ari Ochart with the latest international news. Stay tuned.
You know, a few weeks ago, I would never do this on a Saturday morning. Back then, I was standing in line all day. Now it's just like that.
You are using the FNB banking app like I told you.
Girl, it saved my weekend. Now I can do all my banking on this.
Payments, transfers, checking statements.
Even opening accounts.
Just like that.
Oh, did I tell you what my husband did?
Even me, I want to save time with the, what's the name of the app?
FNB app.
Don't be left behind. Make the switch to the FNB app, online banking or cell phone banking, and change the way you bank to change your life. FNB, how can we help you?
Good day, everyone. Time for international sports news. Starting off with soccer news with no English Premier League games that was played over the weekend. It was a Champions League that got the focus in midweek games, and it results is that Liverpool had a good result against Ajax. They had a bad start to the competition, to the Champions League. They lost big 4-2 against Napoli. That was their first game, but they came back against Ajax. That was at home for Liverpool, and they beat Ajax by 2-1. Ajax was quite on form. They beat Rangers in their first game in the Champions League by 4-0. Also unbeaten in 6 games in the Dutch league, but it was Liverpool that came back with a late winner. The winner was by Joel Matip, and that was with 2 minutes of normal play left on the clock. Other results is that Sporting CP, they beat Tottenham Hotspur quite surprisingly, although it was at home, by 2-0. Then Marseille, they lost at home to Frankfurt. The score there was 1-0. Then Bayern Munich, a good home win for them in Munich. They beat Barcelona by 2-0. And then Porto, they had a disastrous home game. They lost to Club Brugge, and the score there was 4-0. Also going on to some cycling news on international sports news, it is the Tour of Luxembourg that started. There will be 5 stages of the Tour of Luxembourg, and this tour will finish on Saturday. Stage 1 was 163.8 kilometers, and the winner was Valentin Moudas. He's from France in a time of 4 hours and 25 seconds. And it was Sjoerd Bucks that was in 2nd position, and then another Frenchman, Clement Berthet. He was in 3rd position. He was 7 seconds behind the winner, Moudas, and Bucks was 3 seconds behind. So that's also the general classifications at the moment, because it was the first stage with Valentin Moudas being the leader after stage 1. The second stage will be 163.4 kilometers, and that will be from Lingenstad to Schieflange. That is the Tour of Luxembourg. That is the 82nd edition of the tour. Continuing international sports news with cricket news, and it is India, the women's team of India, that's visiting England at the moment. It was the first game that England won quite convincingly, and in the second game it was India that came back to win the second one by 8 wickets, also very convincingly. What happened in the game that was played in Derby is that England batted first. They scored 142 for 6 in their allotted 20 overs. The best contribution coming from Kemp, and she scored 51 runs from just 37 deliveries. Then India came into bat. They scored 146 for 2, and they made the runs with 3 overs and 2 balls left. They scored the runs in 16.4 overs, and it was Madhana that was the best batsman for India. She scored 79 runs off just 53 deliveries. The third and decider of the T20 series will be on Thursday, and that game will be played in Bristol. And to conclude today's international sports news, it's boxing news, and according to the management of British heavyweight boxer Anthony Joshua, terms has been accepted to fight the WBC champion Tyson Fury, and that will be an all-British heavyweight fight. It's a fight that they've been trying to get together for many years, and now it is WBC champion Tyson Fury that said that he will fight Anthony Joshua, although Joshua recently, just a few weeks ago, lost to Alexander Usyk, but there's still lots of interest in the fight to see these two boxers in action. It is reported that it will take place on the 3rd of December. It might be in Cardiff, at the Cardiff Stadium in the United Kingdom, but there's also a possibility that the fight could be in Saudi Arabia. If it's in Saudi Arabia, it will be lots of money that will be offered for the boxers. The previous fight Anthony Joshua had just a few weeks ago against Alexander Usyk of the Ukraine, it was $75 million each that the boxers received. Tyson Fury's team said that they offered a 60-40 split, meaning that Tyson Fury as champion will get 60% of the money and 40% will go to Anthony Joshua. And there's also a rematch clause into the contract, and that will mean if Joshua do beat Fury, there will be a rematch with a 50-50 split. Anthony Joshua was not on the WBC rankings. He needs to be in the top 15 of a WBC ranking to be able to fight for a championship. And this week he entered the WBC rankings as number 6. It seems like it's all systems go for a big all-British heavyweight boxing fight. Anthony Joshua fighting WBC champion Tyson Fury on the 3rd of December this year. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Well, that is all we had for you today. Catch the Sport Rep Show again. That is tomorrow at the same time, same place. We leave you with a rugby ad that you have to enjoy. Goodbye.
Beter gespeel as die vorige keer, maar dit was nie hulle beste spel nie. Hulle spelpatroon is baie voorspelbaar. Hulle moet regtig werk daarin. Het hulle 'n plan B? Baie geluk aan Moody. Ek dink ons het baie meer jong bloed in die span nodig. En mense wat kan skepskop